Maddie. I'm General Boom Erman. I'll be conducting your interview. Um, I'll be posting some questions in the chat. Read them to yourself, but use your mic to answer. And be respectful. You have about 15 seconds to respond. Failing to do so, your interview will be canceled. Do you copy that, ma'am?
I do.
I'll be asking you some question at the end of my interview.
Okay. Yes. Army and PD. I was gonna check out PD, but then, Army is my home. It has always been my home. No. Strong leadership, strong following the rules, and following the 5 core basic rules as well. And just being on top of it, and also making sure that everybody is also, informed with everything and doing what they're supposed to do during their rank, just as well as myself. Well, if I was given an order to disagree, I would handle it with the utmost highly respect, only for the fact because it's a learning experience and everybody learns differently. And, I basically, respect that order and take it as a learning experience. Well, if another soldier disrespected me, I would bring it to my next higher up in command, the person that is above my rank. And if it needs to be further escalated, then they should follow the chain of command and reach out to their next higher rank to help me with a situation that may be going on. Discipline in a faction setting is obviously consequences. If you don't follow the rules, then you have to expect that there's going to be discipline and consequences. Basically, 3 chances means you're out. Discipline is a very strong thing that you should have in a faction. I would handle it by, like I said, a literally learning experience, whether good or not. Everybody has their each own opinion, but, I take it as a learning experience and just see what I can do better.
Sir Joe, can you close the door, sir, please? Thank you, sir.
Yes, 100%. Very active. Yes. Yes. If I was reprimanded or demoted, I would just take it again as a learning experience and learn from it and grow. And respect the fact that if I did something wrong, own up to it and just try to do better. The steps that I would take is to be consistent, is, just constantly being online, keeping everybody informed, what might be going on. If I can't get on, then, let my higher ups know that I can't get on. But just always keeping, communication is, gold, and, it'll get you far in life. I want to join because I want to protect and serve with my fellow sisters and brothers. Loyalty means to me is...
Miss?
Loyalty means to me as a soldier is that you have to be... Sorry, that's my kid in the background. Loyalty means to me is basically, being loyal to someone, as in, being trustworthy.
Sorry, ma'am. I'm gonna need you to repeat what loyalty mean to you, but can you go in a separate room, please? Because we're conducting an interview, We cannot have background noise.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Loyalty means to me having trust, and just, just showing that you can trust somebody, constantly. And loyalty is just a big thing in my circle. And yeah. Hopefully in a general suit again. It all determines what it may be, and why they would be disciplined. Just, making sure, everybody's following the rules, doing what they're supposed to be doing, not having any gang association. And, just, simply, RPing the correct way, so that way this is a fun experience for everyone. I would, depending what it is, but I believe sometimes maybe even calling that person and letting them know that I was going to call them just to kind of correct them on that information. Just, right off the bat, just making sure, like I said, everybody has everything, in check. I know back in my days when I was in the Army that, we'd give them 3 chances, and then, we would usually reprimand them just depending on how severe the situation is. We'd give them laps and, all that. But you should always have your body cam on, so that way you also have evidence and backup for yourself and that soldier, just to, basically go with everything, that should be highly represented. I'd get both of their sides of the story. I'd pull both of them separate. I'd have one soldier talk to the other, if someone can, just try to hear 2 sides of the story to see what I could do to further, de-escalate a problem, and if it further, escalates more, then obviously I will bring it up to my higher ups. But if I can handle it in a professional manner, then that's what I would do. I do, yes. Yes, 100%. No, not of right now.
So, Miss Maddie, may you tell me a good reason why should I give you a chance of joining Linwood Army?
I would like a chance to prove that I am very beneficial to the Linwood Army, and I would like to serve and serve our community.
Are you ready to follow the rules and follow the chain of command, ma'am?
I am, yes.
10-4. Ma'am, you have passed your interview. Give me a couple minutes. One of my gens will give you a suit, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am. Miss Crystal or Sir Cleon, may I see you guys in HQ for a suit, please?
10-4 en route.
10-4. We're gonna take the first picture, okay, ma'am? You know how to salute?
Yes.
So we're gonna salute in 3, 2, 1, salute. Why cannot salute? Picture is taken. We're gonna salute with your uniform as well.
All right. And then